Hey everybody over at movies.com. It is the Schmoes No Movie Show. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm Christian.
And I am Mark. Christian, this weekend, if they're not eating turkey, they're going to be out of the movies seeing Horrible Bosses Part 2.
Or you're going to be taking your kids to see that penguin movie, The Lovely Penguins of Madagascar. But that's not why we're here. We're talking about Horrible Bosses because we thought what list could work this week. We've all worked for some crappy people in our lives. And so we thought about who are the most horrible bosses in movie history, and there are a lot of them.
This is going to be good. Now, Kevin Spacey stars in Horrible Bosses and Horrible Bosses 2. Maybe he pops up on the list somewhere, but at number 5 is going to be Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, he's been played by so many actors over the course of time. My favorite is by, not Patrick Stewart, who was in the TNT one, but George C. Scott in the 1984 one.
It's a good one. I mean, just the character overall of Ebenezer Scrooge, until he is basically shown the light.
Spoiler alert.
He stinks as a boss. He makes people work on Christmas.
Bob Cratchit's kid is slipping around.
And even if you want to take Bill Murray's version of him in Scrooge, who's also a terrible boss, just everything that he's done as a human being, it stinks. He's not a good guy. He makes people work when they shouldn't be working. He's rotten to people. He doesn't care about his family. He sends his brother garbage. He stinks.
He tells them to let the poor go ahead and die so we can decrease the surplus population. He's a bad dude.
Coming in at number 4, she is a monster of an actress, and that's why we always refer to her as Streep. She is Meryl Streep. She is Miranda Priestley in the film Devil Wears Prada, just really riding Anne Hathaway the entire time.
Yeah, you know, that her role in Interstellar would not resonate with Meryl Streep because she'd say, love? What are you talking about, Anne Hathaway? You talking about love? No. You're here to work for me and not give me any guff. Yeah,
Anne Hathaway is married to Vinny Chase or boyfriend, whatever, from Entourage, and Streep doesn't care.
This started out as a novel.
Right, yes. But it's Streep's portrayal that it's just, she's not a good person and will take the business route and take the angle more than she will take the human emotion.
There might have been an Academy Award nomination for Meryl Streep because of this movie. Somebody look that up. Coming in at number 3 is going to be, I mean, look, come on. You know this guy. You love this guy. We thought about taking his boss, but we decided just to go with mean old Darth Vader.
And you know what it was? Is that we were talking about it as we were debating on who should be in this list. And the Emperor is the guy who owns the business. Is he, at the very end, does he have a bad day with Vader? Sure.
It was a bad day at work.
But he treats his employees as he would. But Vader, choking people out on to get things wrong and just changing ranks for people here and there. He's changing deals all the time. He's kind of he's angry. He's burnt.
Let me spin this for you guys in America. This is the way that this works? Is it like the Emperor's like Papa John, right? Sure, he's probably not maybe the nicest guy in person,
collecting checks.
But I'd much rather hang out with the Emperor than I would the guy that owns the local Papa John's chain and is making you get there early and stay late and deliver all those pizzas.
Right. So that's why he's.
I like Papa John's, by the way.
No, good for you. Number 2, this was a debate. It's back and forth. And just because I know you love the character so much, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in on Saturday. That would be Bill Lumbergh, played by the legendary Gary Cole in Office Space.
He is awful on horrible on a lot of different reasons, and a lot of people were suggesting him to be number 1.
He just gets under your skin so much. He's not overtly mean, and that's maybe the worst kind of boss.
He doesn't care about anybody.
He sneaks in under there, and he does not care. You are a drone to him. Nothing more in one of the most classic films of that era. I love Office Space.
Poor Milton. Number 1. Number 1 for me is a no-brainer, and if you have, maybe a lot of you haven't seen the movie, and if you haven't, hopefully this will make you go see the movie, and it is Kevin Spacey, who was a horrible boss in Horrible Boss 1, but he is the most horrible of bosses in Swimming with Sharks, playing Mega Agent Buddy Ackerman.
Yeah, you know, Christian and I were arguing about this, and I was like, I've never seen Swimming with Sharks, so I'm going to go with Lumbergh, and then he started describing to me that all of the things that this guy does to poor Frank Willie, the guy from Pulp Fiction, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, he deserves to have some sort of recognition.
Oh, he tortures this poor guy. I mean, it's just...
Really?
It comes in that Frank Willie he's hopeful. He wants to work in the agency, and he goes, and he's just working for this shark of Kevin Spacey, who just takes him down to a level that no human should be at, and where he just breaks him as a human being, where the story eventually goes, and what this it's brutal. It's brutal. Throws things at him, yells at him, talks about his family. I mean, everything that you could possibly not want a boss to do, this guy does.
But does he make him come in on Saturday and go ahead and come in on Sunday?
He makes him do everything. He's on call for all. I mean, it is. I guarantee you watch this movie, there's no debate because Bill Lombard is terrible, but he's a puppy dog compared to
we
Ackerman.
like debate on this show. That's why we're going to ask you guys, what do you think of our top 5 list? Comment in that section and let us know what are your most horrible bosses in the movies, and then maybe give us one that you had in real life. How about this, Christian? How about, I just thought of this one, Shredder. Not a good boss for those foot soldiers. He's pretty mean. And then you also, you cannot forget the incredible style that came with Michael Douglas as Gordon Gekko in the late 80s.
Yeah, I also would throw in Frank Costello, Jack Nicholson as The Departed, because not only would he kill some of his guys, he'd also rat them out to the cops, so that's not a good boss.
Just say the mob is filled with a lot of bad bosses.
And Alec Baldwin also from Glengarry Glen Ross.
Good one.
So overall, that's our list. That's what we got. Go ahead and comment below and tell us what you think, and make sure you go check out either Horrible Bosses this weekend or The Penguins of Madagascar.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving, everybody. That's Christian. I am Mark. Have fun with your trip to Fancoma.